Welcome to Brim After Dark. Hey, I'm Ed, and with me I have Anna and Paul. Look at you guys. You guys are a bunch of handsome folks right there.
Once every few weeks, we really change the way we look.
I know, you really do. I mean, I'm telling you, you guys look amazing. It must be the makeup or something. I don't know what it is, but you guys are looking good. What's up, Mr. Eric Prophet and Mike Sellers? How are you, gentlemen?
Doing well. How about you?
Oh man, it's Christmas. Day after the a week. A couple of days after Christmas. Where New Year's is coming, and for us, Puerto Rican, celebrating Three Kings Day also here on the 6th. So I mean, I'm just looking forward to more gifts. To be honest with you.
I know this is more of a baseball broadcast, but all I've been able to think about for the last 4 weeks, and especially these last couple of days, is the Georgia Ohio State game coming up.
You know what? That's going to be good. I've been watching a couple of bowl games, and they've actually been pretty good.
Oh yeah.
There hasn't been that many blowouts, which is a good thing. I don't like a blowout in a bowl game because you're like, oh come on, what's the point at that?
Right. Yeah. Now we're starting to get into the better ones too, as far as better matchups, at least.
Well, I gotta say though, this is Curve Brim's Media's last show of the year, and of course, why not have Anna and Paul here? Yay!
You're saving the best show for last.
Right. But obviously they're both traveling, they're both doing their thing. So, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to them and all that fun stuff. We will see them, pretty soon. Hi, Lynn. What's happening? Look at you joining us on our last episode of the year. So thank you for joining us. So guys, I wanna take a little bit from a page from our friend here, Eric's not this new episode, but last episode, and I kind of want to do a year in review. I want to how the year went for all of us as podcasters, as fans of baseball, everything that we did, that we went through, that we experienced, and all that. I think this is going to be a good time for us to, and then you guys who are watching, I want you guys also to chime in on how 2022 went for all of us as far as what we have done, accomplished, and all that fun stuff. What do you guys think?
Sounds fun to me.
As I'm drinking a very delicious Lonely Blonde American Blonde Ale, Minnesota beer, so very delicious.
Not as good as the Jack Daniels, I'm sure.
Oh, well, see, I'm not a Jack Daniels kind of guy.
Sorry about that.
SEC,
yes, love it.
Oh, SEC. I'm in ACC country, so
you're not far from a couple.
I'm not far, right? I'm not. Honestly though, like, I hope it's a good game. I hope they have fun.
Right.
I hope both teams have fun.
Yeah, I saw the Peach Bowl released a hype video today too, and I'm like, I watched it and I started getting chills. I'm like, as if I wasn't already pumped enough for this game, they had to go and do this.
It's gonna be a good one, man. I hope it is. I hope that Michigan gets blown out. That's the only thing I care about. I don't care who wins the championship as long as Michigan gets blown out. Right. Big 10 with 12 schools and counting. What? That's crazy. Hi, Eric. Hey, Eric. Eric, we got to talk, buddy. We got to talk. I got to get something in straight so that way, a package makes it to, Minnesota. So anyways, I digress. All right, guys, tell me how, whoever wants to start, whoever wants to go first, tell me how, how did you expect this year to go the way that it went for you guys?
So I didn't obviously expect to hit 100 baseball games this year. I knew I was going to get quite a bit. So I'm a season ticket holder for the Wichita Wind Surge and knew I would hit quite a few. They have 69 home games. But then I did 2 different trips, one with my brother and then one with my wife and the boys to see some minor league teams. And then just went around and saw a few extra teams around and made it to 100. So definitely didn't expect to get that many, but it was a lot of fun.
That's pretty badass. Let's talk about that part, right? Because I mean, 100 games, right? I mean, I didn't get to 100. I'll be honest with you. I got to maybe 10, 15, 20 at the most this year. But I wasn't, had a plan of being that, going to that many games. I wanted to do more, but you know how that goes.
Yeah.
I think the 100 puts most of us to shame, honestly. Yeah, I saw about as many new ballparks as I expected, which was like 14, 15 or so. Probably did a few extra trips though than I had planned, which was nice. But the part that I wasn't really expecting, yes, did meet Zach the same day I met Paul Caputo at Baseball Palooza, so that was fun. And that's actually just exactly what I was getting ready to talk about. The two things I wasn't necessarily expecting, but had hoped for, was to start my own podcast, which I did, and was to hopefully meet some Twitter friends in person, which I got to meet, I think, about 5 or so, which was awesome, and I hope to meet plenty more.
The best one was at Durham Athletic Park,
hands
right?
down.
Yeah, at the DAP, right? It was
no questions asked.
Right. You know what? Honestly, I was not expecting for Mike to be that big of a guy. Like, I mean, I'm a tall guy, and dude, I was literally looking up at you.
It's funny because in my family, I'm still the tallest and the biggest, but my family's pretty tall in general. So growing up, I didn't feel like, it was massive or whatever. But as soon as I really started getting out into the world, I was like, you know what, we're just a big family. And then now most people I meet say the same thing you did. And now every now and then when I run across someone that's like 6'7", and I have to go like this, I'm like, this is how a lot of people feel, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly how we feel. I was like, and for the first time in a very long time, I was not the tallest person there, which is, kind of rare. Like, I mean, my wife is 5'1", for God's sakes, right? So,
yeah.
And I'm like, hi, Mike.
Right. Right. It's crazy. But
so it was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, for sure.
So you started a podcast. So did you, Eric. Did it meet your expectation, exceed your expectations as far as, starting a podcast, getting to know it, in that whole medium and everything? Was that something that you guys were like, man, I'm glad that I did it?
I am, for sure. I expected there to be highs and lows, of course, and stuff like that. But the good news is when I get to the lows, it's about what I expected, but the highs are even higher than I had expected. So overall, it's not only met expectations, but exceeded them.
That's awesome. What about you, Eric?
Yeah, so it's been really cool for me because I've met quite a few of our guests that we've had on our podcast, and there's just so many incredible people that we've been able to interview and then being able to meet them in person. Unfortunately, I haven't met either of you guys yet, so we have to do that here soon. But
well, I told you I owe you a trip to Wichita, so I gotta go so we can take a trip to Wichita to take a game in there. So I owe you that one.
There we go. Yeah,
I do want to say I always go on one road trip a year at least with my oldest brother. And usually this is around the time of year where we start making some plans. And as per usual, what my oldest brother tells me is he's like, look at dates and stuff and come up with about 3 different road trip options. And then I'll look at them and see which one I prefer. And I'll usually let him.
You should do the all trips just lining up to the same spot. Just take a different road trip. Road map. That's it.
I was going to say, one of the ones I came up with was going to Wichita. But he's leaning towards choosing a different one that would take us down.
You better let him know.
So. Better get a different brother.
Right. I got 2 other brothers. I can ask one of them too instead.
I'll be your brother for that trip. I'll just meet you at Wichita and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Honestly, for me, the same thing is like I got to meet a lot of cool people this year, right? That trip to Minnesota was one of the coolest trips I had, right? Where I not only I got to meet fans, but that's where I met, I first saw Anna, I first saw Patrick Larson, I met, first saw in person Paul Caputo, right? Who's like, my brother now, right? So it's like one of those things where it's just, this was a cool year for that, for like, in so much negativity out in the world and all that, and to just, concentrate and have fun with all of that we do, it was like it blew my mind, and I was so happy it happened. Look, another one is going to Wichita, 2023 road trip list right there. Philip.
We just need to make it, I don't know if it'd work out, but just have everybody meet at the same time, because it sounds like a ton of people are going to come here.
There you go. I'm telling you. Look at Lynn. 54 to 56 games last count. Jeez. Kelly and Christina met them as well. Lake Erie. Oh my God, I'm gonna forget. It's Avon, but it's one of the teams over the Crushers. Yep, there it is. Yep, that one.
Weren't you guys working, or at least there was an idea thrown out there to put on Curb Brim Media's website about a list for people to put their plans, like where they're going, what days? So
that's not my job, man, to be honest with you. That's Anna's, who is the guru genius when it comes to like all the websites. So that's in the works for 2023. So that's good. The Twin Cities, also a baseball mapper, right? You know, I met those guys as well. We met them in Jacksonville. Jim from Let's Get To, met him, cool dude, right? Like, I mean, you get to meet a lot of cool people, and it's like, man, that's it was 2022 ended up being a really good year.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I really want to meet next year and meet up with, even if it's people I've already met, and you guys are of course two of them, but two other people I really hope I get to meet in person in 2023 is Eric the Peanut Guy and Patrick Newt from Baseball Mapper.
That's right. So Philip, I am wearing the Scorpions hat from the Arizona Fall League. Paul Caputo was kind enough when he was there to get this for me. I got a two other one from the Arizona Fall League, but I'm wearing this one today. Mike, Eric, what you guys are wearing?
This is the first minor league baseball hat that I ever bought. It's the Nashville Sounds guitar logo from their 2015 to 2018 era, which is not only their best look, but the best look in all of minor league.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have the Kansas Jayhawks hat on. I got it from our friend Donnie Wise. Hello, Patrick. And they are playing in the Liberty Bowl right now. They were down by 18 or more and just tied it up with 40 seconds left. So
just tied it.
Yeah, they just tied it up. They scored twice under 2 minutes and got the 2-point conversion.
Seconds.
So if they got about 30 seconds. If they can hold them, they'll go to overtime. So I got my Jayhawks hat on right now, and I have the game on over here next to me.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it. Rock.
That's right, Lynn.
That's right, Lynn. What's up, Shane? Patrick Larson, of course, always late to the game. Look at him. You know, something that you mentioned on your episode of the 100 episode had me dying.
What's that?
Road trip of Eric the Peanut Guy and Patrick Larson.
Yeah.
Right.
Like all the niceties that would just be going back and forth. Like that was such a great left turn you had there. Way to stop for 5 seconds at the stop sign or however much is required.
Right. Look at you slowing down the proper way. Wow, you really are a pro at this.
Yeah, that's what Johnny's like. It'd be such a tremendous road trip to be in the car with both of them. Zach, yes, I did. I didn't graduate from KU, but I did go there briefly. I graduated from Wichita State.
So was it Wichita State, the Shockers?
Yep.
Yeah. That Kansas, that helmet that they're using right now.
Yeah, your former guest, Jerry Quickle, he's at the game.
Jerry Quickle, man, that dude, that has to be one of the coolest collections of game worn football helmets I've ever seen. I mean, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I want one of those Jayhawk helmets because, he has a lot of them. But, I follow him now because of you, and he has some KU sweet helmets. But, he's at the game right now.
That one with the billets on it? Oh, my God.
I think is that the one I think they call the Warhawk?
Yeah, man, that's my favorite one from them. I'm working with him to get me so I can get a Kent State one because obviously that's where I went to school, Golden Flashes, Max school. But I want to get a Kent State one. That's cool because man, they are expensive.
Yeah. Hey,
KU, Wichita State, 2 thorns on the side of the OU fans.
Zach, OU baseball is playing Wichita State baseball at Riverfront where the Wind Surge play late March. So they always since the stadium opened a couple of years ago, they play a game downtown at the Wind Surge Stadium, and so OU and Wichita State are playing late March. I got tickets already for that game.
There it is. Okay, so let me ask you this. Talking about it's something that just came to my head. Do you want to see the Wichita Wing Surge play as the Wingnuts?
I don't know. I mean, we like the Wingnuts and everything, but because that was independent, I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool to see. I just want to, honestly, I just wanted to do it just so I can see a Wichita Wingnut dad hat for sale.
Yeah, true.
That's what I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. I mean, I'm being selfish, obviously, about this, but that's what I want. So, okay. So, anything else as far as expectations for 2022? Let's talk about something that you didn't get to do.
Well, I already mentioned I didn't get to meet either one of you, and I wanted to come to the Curve Brim Twin City Twin Billing, but we had promised my mom that same day that we would take her up to Omaha to the zoo in Omaha, and then we saw the storm chasers while we were up there, so I didn't get a chance to come to that.
I feel like your mom would have understood if you'd have moved that to a different weekend, just as a thought. But it's okay. I can understand. You know, moms are moms. I'm a mama's boy as well. I get it. But she would have understood.
Yeah, I would have loved to go to that one too, and and I was also hoping to get to see at least one new major league ballpark, but didn't. I mean, I went to some major league games, of course, but no parks that I had previously not been to.
True story. I wanted to go another another major league stadium. I was planning on going up to Washington to go see the Nationals. That didn't happen, and then there was an opportunity to go to Atlanta, but it just didn't line up. And I was like, oh, but those.
Weren't you going to go see Paul in Colorado?
Yeah, so that was a whole debacle of what happened there. You know, I wanted to. We had it all planned out, and then life got in the way.
What about AAA championship weekend in Vegas?
I don't remember that. I don't.
Yeah, I know you and Paul both don't remember that. I know.
I don't remember that. That's crazy. Oh, look at the time. Show's over. Out. So, if you don't, for a lot of you don't know, we were supposed to go. However, somebody decided that they wanted to get promoted and to go for another position at work, which he didn't get. And then hindsight, I should have just gone because it would have been a whole lot better.
It was a lot of fun, even though it was by myself.
Yeah. So,
you can be alone at a baseball game and still have a lot of fun. Sometimes it's even preferable.
Yeah, Philip, no, they don't. Not yet. They don't have the alternate identity. I'm telling them they need to do the Wichita funnel cakes, since they came from New Orleans to be the baby cakes. And then they, were in Tornado Alley, a funnel, so they need to be the funnel cakes as their food alternate identity.
Man, that's good. Look at you. That's good. Tornado Alley, funnel. Okay, funnel cakes. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
There we go.
Maybe they'll do that at the same time. The Dust Devils are the Tri-City Tres Leches.
Oh, I love it. Let's take a look here. Something that I didn't get to do, like I said, was the Major League, so I would have done that. I wish I would have gone to Wichita. I didn't do that. Wish I would have gone to Vegas. Didn't do that.
Oh. Probably wish you would have went to Nashville too.
Didn't do that. Man, God, full of regrets.
I did get to go to Nashville this year. It was a lot of fun.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a fun stadium.
All right, yeah. Stadium, city, everything.
Yeah, we went to the Jack Daniel's distillery and then also went to Lower Broadway. So it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Sounds hey, listen, next year, Curve Brim Media Part 2, right? We're going to go, I think it's Texas from what I understand so far. But we have to have our, commission of determining baseball parks visits and things like that. So I haven't forgotten. Remember, we had this conversation the last time the two of you were here. So we got to have that conversation and got to
Yes.
determine who's going to be in this committee.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you remembered that because it had slipped my mind. So.
See, listen, it has not been forgotten. It's right here. Okay. Because I want to do this.
Right. Remember, it's got to be an odd number of people just so there's never
absolutely.
a tie.
I think 5 should be good. What do you think? 5?
I'd say 7.
All right, fine, 7. The problem is you have 7. That's a lot of Chiefs and not enough Indians, and then everybody gets in the way.
You're right. But yeah, maybe we get somebody. We divide the country into 6
regions,
around 7 regions, and we have one representative from each region. That way, if there's ever a travel related issue, it's a fair vote.
I don't know if I'm going to have Eric the Peanut Guy or Patrick Larson on this committee. That's a good suggestion. That's a great suggestion. I'm glad you thought of it. No, I'm glad you thought of it. Can't have that. Okay, guys, this is going to be an all-out fight to determine, the list of what is considered a ballpark visit, and then we gotta, if you gotta say something,
we should have everybody. We should have like an email or somewhere for everyone that's interested in being one to apply. And then whoever applies, we'll sort it out amongst ourselves.
info@curvebrimmedia.com. And then we'll send it out that way.
Perfect. Only one person per region, whatever we determine as a region.
What is this, Highlander? There can only be one?
Well, it depends on how many people we have.
I just showed my age. Never mind, guys. Never mind. Oh.
We can do 2 representatives per region, but then we're going to have a lot more cooks in the kitchen.
Oh, my God. That's good. Okay, so that we got to figure that out. Okay, so you got the Northeast. I guess Mike will take care of the Northeast. You are in Ohio, I guess.
In Ohio, yeah. I would consider more of the. I guess it depends. Are we doing 4 regions? Are we doing 8? Or
I don't know. We'll see. Right, Great Lakes. You'll take the Great Lakes. How's that?
Great Lakes. Yes, I love it. Perfect. Okay, that's me.
There it is.
Eric's got Tornado Alley.
There you go. Oh, see, Tornado Alley. Boom. I love it. I got the East Coast, or the Carolinas, or whatever. We'll call it something.
Yeah.
The Atlantic region.
Atlantic region. There you go.
See,
we can use college conferences for help in naming these.
This is coming along so good.
I love it.
I love it. This is great. And then we're going to put this list, and everybody's going to be like, "Yeah, that sucks. Get out of here."
Right.
So that's not going to happen. Forget it, Ed. You suck.
Paul can be in the fictional Mountain Time Zone region.
Yeah. What is that region again? Because I don't think it exists.
Right.
I always tell him, I was like, what is this fake thing that you called Central Mountain Region or whatever that is? Right. That doesn't exist.
Right. It's got to be like such a small sliver of section.
Slither.
Right? Either one
sliding in there. Right? All right. So, I want to hear from you guys as well. Tell me something that you're looking forward in 2023, something that you want to do in 2023.
Well, I do want to meet those couple people I had mentioned earlier, as well as a long list of people I'd like to meet.
Nice. Shane got the old Big East conference.
There you go. All right, so we're getting covered.
That's right. The Big East is it still around?
In basketball, it is. So
that's right.
There you go.
So,
yeah.
Bananas in New York. Okay. All right. Okay, Shane, I like it. How about you, Eric?
So I don't know that I'm getting to 100 games again next year, but Dave, I think earlier mentioned that he was at like 52 or so games this year and felt like he was at the ballpark all summer. My wife felt like I was at the ballpark all summer as well, so she understands that. But
she understands that she doesn't want to do that again.
Going to a couple new places. We're going to go to the Pacific Northwest and then up to the Northeast to see like the Portland Sea Dogs and some of the MLB teams up that way since I haven't been up there.
That'll be cool. I'm looking forward.
I would love to see a World Baseball Classic game too.
Ooh, That's fun, dude. I got to check that off my list.
Oh, nice.
Worth it. If you get to go to a World Baseball Classic, obviously US, right? But if you get to go, try to go to, like, if they're playing in the next one, Latin America. I'm telling
Okay.
you, the experience, and Zach can tell you, it is unlike anything else. Baseball there is like, it's a party, right? It's a big, huge party, and man, is it fun. So
That sounds awesome.
yeah, you should definitely try that. I'm looking forward for the Midnight Sun game.
I am.
Yeah, never
When
been to
is that?
Alaska. Gonna go to Alaska, so I cannot wait to see that.
Nice. Is that June?
Yeah, the
Nice.
Midnight Sun game, right? So I get to do that, and I'm so excited, dude. My wife and I are going, so we're gonna go the national park, and it's gonna be look at that. Dave is right there. Latin American baseball is awesome. Closest thing I compare is a hockey crowd. Yeah, lively.
Yeah. That sounds pretty awesome then. Yeah.
I've been to Pittsburgh, but my wife hasn't. Definitely wouldn't mind going there again. Also want to go to the Rochester. Pittsburgh is a beautiful park.
Yeah, it really is. I'm going to try to get into some more NCAA games this year. I usually go to a couple every year anyway, but I'm going to try seeing a little more than usual this year.
I'm going to try to go to some NCAA baseball this year. I'm here.
There's a lot of options around there for you.
For real, like Duke. You got North Carolina, NC State, right?
Wake Forest can't be too far.
Huh?
Wake Forest probably
no.
Isn't too
Wake
far.
Forest is not far either. You also have Anna School, Campbell University. So they also have baseball. High Point has baseball. So
High Point's so good. I love their stadium.
Such a cool stadium.
Yeah,
that has to be one of the highlights for me at Curve Brim Media when I did that show live.
Yeah,
that was such a cool. I want to do more of those next year, where we do a show live from the park, right? Like, I mean, that was an experience, right? Not a lot of people get to go to a park like that, right? So, but to do the view from there and to show the store and talk to the people, that was cool. That was awesome.
Yeah, I really liked that show when you did that.
That was cool. Did you? Didn't you say you'd gotten the names of the people in the store because they were so helpful, and you were going to eventually interview them for your podcast?
Yep. So I've been trying to get a hold of them, but man, they're it's like off season, so it's like a lot of people are not there, so it's hard, man.
Right. One of the college ones I most want to see is one in North Carolina for Appalachian State.
App State, man. Awesome. I've actually been out there. It's beautiful. It's up in the country, right up in the mountains. It's beautiful. But man, that's a cool area right there. I want to go to that stadium for football because it is electric there.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Lacrosse. I gotta get some lacrosse, Philip. Man, lacrosse is fun.
How far is Clemson from you?
That's not that far. I've actually that's where I was there for one of the games. I went down to South Carolina for Columbia, the Fireflies. So it's not that far. So it's only like 3-4 hours.
Okay.
So that's not bad at all. Listen, I'm super lucky that I'm like in Raleigh, right? Because like I can go to so many places from here. Such a central location.
Yeah. Pretty much any direction you go, you got a lot of choices there.
Right, exactly. Asheville, that's on my list for next year. The tourists, awesome. Right? So
make sure when you go there, make sure you go up the top of the hill from the soccer stadium to look inside, like from the top to look down.
Oh, I do, Zach. I do. UNC Duke baseball game. Duke, I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but a UNC Duke basketball game. Woo!
Oh yeah.
Let's see what if you come on, Patrick. I'm not. I got no shame, baby. Let's go wherever you want to go. Let's do this, man.
Tell him to come to Wichita too.
Hey, I need you to come to Wichita with us.
We didn't get to see a game. The game I went to meet Patrick got rained out, so we stood outside of the stadium after we got a tour of Coolray Field and Gwinnett, and just talked for like basically the length of an entire game. Just stood outside the stadium and just chatted.
Gwinnett, home of the strippers.
Yep.
The game that I met Patrick was a replica championship ring giveaway of the Atlanta Braves. So
That's right. Oh, sorry. I met Philip at the Fireflies game. That's right. I met him there. That my man, he knows the food there, and he directed me to some food, so I was not steering wrong, man. My man Philip knows his things. Look, Patrick said done. Boom, there it is. Wichita meetup. Let's go. We'll just everybody bring their own podcast stuff, and then we'll do a bunch of podcasts from the baseball game.
There we go. Make sure it's not when I'm out of town, though. Make sure I'm there.
Oh, come on, dude. No, no, you're going to be there. All of us are going to be there. I don't care where you're at. You're coming back. Except if it's Hawaii. If Hawaii, I understand. That's, you got to go.
Yeah, I got to go.
Yeah, Shane, Philly is not that far. The NCAA lacrosse championship. Ooh, that's some cool stuff, man. I like that. I want to see if I can swing that. So I'm trying to work on getting a indoor lacrosse team on the podcast.
Nice.
Oh, can't go to Wichita, a wind surge game profitless.
Well, I mean, you could have Joe profit.
True story. No, we got to have,
Or my wife and kids. I mean, that's profits.
They're all profits, literally, right? Would that be profit juniors?
Yes.
Have you and your brother and Mr. Autobot there? That would be kind of cool to see that.
Yeah, so Johnny's coming, I think the last weekend of April, first part of May to Wichita. Mm-hmm. And then I think we're going to try to get down some point to San Antonio to see Mr. Dennis Southey. And Mr. Southey and record from the most average ballpark in all of the land in San Antonio.
Are you sure that's the most average one? Because we were just talking off air, and Lake County Captains.
I think Lake County is more of a fitting for average. Not too good, not too bad. Very average.
It's super average. I mean, anyways, Eric Profitless, Mr. Solid. There you go, baby. There you go. See, I'm telling you, this is the show where we bring people together. Right? Curve Brim After Dark, we bring people together. And that's going to be the message in 2023. I endorse this message. How's that?
I'm Ed Rivera, and I endorse this message.
That's good. Man, this beer is hitting me good tonight.
So have you officially changed the name to Curve Brim After Dark yet? Or not?
It has. Yeah, I think it's stuck, Curve Brim After Dark. So
yeah, I like
it. Patrick Larson, he liked Cool Ray Field. Mike,
that one was really awesome. Yeah, it's funny. The day I was there, it was that replica championship ring giveaway. So I got there like 2 hours early, waited in line, and then Pat had told me that day he was probably going to be able to make it to the game, but I had not heard 100% yet. So wait 2 hours in line, get in there, like 5 minutes into it. We see each other there, and he was waiting in line the whole time too. And we didn't
even realize it.
Talk to each other the whole 2 hours we were just sitting there. But we both got a ring, so
hey, got that championship ring. Birmingham actually has amenities to do stuff. San Antonio literally got rid of anything extra to do at the game. Is San Antonio going to move?
I feel like it's too big of a market since they don't have a major league team anyway, but I sure haven't heard good things about that ballpark, though.
They just got new ownership, so we'll see.
That's right. We did talk about this. That dark money ownership, that keeps buying up minor league ballpark teams, left and right.
I feel like their logo brand is one of the most underrated.
So yeah, awesome. Yeah, theirs is actually different. I think there's a different ownership than what like the Wind Surge have.
San Antonio has great food, and I know the lady is the mask. That is pretty cool, Philip. All right. They just sold to a local ownership. Okay, listen, if they're going to sell it, they better do something nice. Okay. And can you tell them who is the one is that the one with the horrible? No, it's not. Never mind. The horrible Copa brand with that's
you're thinking Frisco.
Yeah.
Frisco de queso.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, the Frisco queso.
San Antonio has a really good one.
Yeah, they do. You're right. They do.
Flying Chanclos.
That's such a great name.
Yeah.
such a good one. That the flying chanclas is good. Still cannot get a dad hat from them for the flying chanclas. Can you believe that?
They're just not available, or they
I
just sell out
cannot
before you-
find it anywhere, dude.
I guess
So-
it's time to start going to fitted.
The Liberty Bowl is making me so nervous. I don't want my Domino's pizza. Oh my god. Okay, so tell me, Eric, how was the Domino's?
Yeah, how was it?
It wasn't that good. I had Hawaiian pizza. I love Hawaiian pizza, but
There's your problem. Pineapple
No.
does not belong on pizza.
So
yes, it does.
either tomorrow or Friday, I'm going to be buying Domino's. Okay. Because Anna sent me a gift card to, she wants, Anna and Nick, her wife, want me to video me eating a pizza with jalapenos and pineapple on it. I'm going to put ham on it because I need, some kind of, meat on there. So
Something
it's gonna,
good.
that's what's going to be. And then we'll see how it tastes. Okay.
If you don't like it, don't blame the Domino's. Blame the jalapenos and pineapple.
Jalapeno on a pizza is delicious.
I don't do spicy.
Oh, I love spicy. Oh, spicy food is so good. Oh yeah. Any
Okay, well, then blame
jalapenos
the
on it,
pineapple.
nachos, cheese, and a bunch of jalapenos on that sucker. Give it to me.
It was
I ate
better. It was better when I had it. I don't know, years ago when the pizza tasted worse than the cardboard box it came in, but it's still not that good.
Wow. Those are some strong words.
That is
Okay.
pretty strong. He probably likes Coke over Pepsi too.
What?
I don't drink soda, so I can't answer that.
Pepsi's delicious, okay? Pepsi
Pepsi all
is
the way.
delicious.
Pepsi 11 times out of 10.
Bingo. That's right. That's right. I've never had jalapenos on a pizza until I moved to Texas. What did you think, John? Tell me. Because I think it's delicious. Jalapenos on anything. On tacos, on nachos, on pizza. Just jalapenos. It's just good.
If I eat jalapenos on anything, all I taste is the jalapenos.
The thing is with me, because I obviously have no hair. So every time I eat jalapenos, I start sweating. And let me tell you, you see a just nothing but shiny head off because I'm sweating so much.
That's something good for the wintertime, I guess.
Wow, Zach went strong with Detroit style from Little Caesars is better than Domino's.
Interesting.
Okay. How do we always end up talking about food on this show with when you guys are on with me? How is this possible? Jalapenos on pizza is a great way to get an entire pizza for yourself. It worked for me for years.
Dave.
I do that with anchovies.
Ugh.
Anchovies are delicious. And then, like I said, nobody else wants it. So
I just literally threw up in my mouth. I can't.
One time when I worked at Papa John's when I was like 18 or 19, me and one other guy liked anchovies, and we're the only ones there.
Why didn't you bounce it outside?
I know.
Literally had the pylon that he could have rushed.
There's a flag. There's a flag.
It's on us, I'm sure. You
What
literally
happened?
could have bounced it outside. KU's in double overtime going to the going for two, and they got
because they had to go for two. Yeah,
they got stopped short, but he literally had a long.
He had the line. He had the line to go straight. Personal
targeting.
foul.
They call targeting.
Ooh.
But they still have to get. I mean, it gave them 1 yard basically, so now they have to try again.
It's half a distance to the goal. What is it? Let me see. I want to see this targeting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's targeting. Yeah, that's targeting.
But yeah,
sorry guys.
He could have avoided that if he would have gone to the pylon, but
he did.
Right, anyway.
He still had an opening there too. Jalapenos and barbecue baked beans. I like that. Playing chess while we play checkers. That's right. I think that was for you, Eric. The playing chess while we play checkers. That is an interesting. Oh my God, that's a good hit though. That's sheesh. I'm watching the replay. Sorry guys, this is really riveting stuff right here.
That's
okay.
Right. KU hasn't been to a bowl game since 2008, so
it's been a minute.
Yeah, but hey, they're there, and we'll see if they'll if they can pull it off. Jalapenos, baked beans again, Philip, amazing. Jalapenos on anything, like I said, chili. Oh my God! Do not say Skyline. Swear to God, don't say Skyline.
You mean just Skyline, or you Skyline / Gold Star / anything like that?
Whatever that garbage is, keep it.
Well, even if there was jalapenos on it?
Doesn't matter. Cannot hide the taste of that just nasty stuff. Okay.
You must have just ordered the wrong thing.
No. I didn't. They it's still bad.
Yeah, it's funny. Almost everybody I know that lives in Cincinnati, or I guess not lives there, I should say, is from here, loves it. And almost everybody I know that is not from here does not like it at all.
That's because it's pure garbage.
No, I think you accidentally said garbage when you meant delicious.
No. Garbage.
It's so good, though.
It's so gross.
So you wouldn't try the Sky Rosa either?
I do not. Change with me. Barf, Cincy chili. It's not chili. It's just meat with cinnamon and garbage.
Okay. Yeah, if you just wanted a bowl of chili, I agree that the chili itself is not as good as Texas
not
chili.
On a hot dog, like not on the pasta. Not with
so good.
There's not enough cheese in the world or jalapenos that can mask how gross that thing is.
I think you must have ordered. Someone must have told you this was Skyline when it was really something else.
No, I actually went to an actual Skyline chili restaurant. Trust me, Patrick, you do not want to.
If you're not from Cincinnati, you probably won't like it, but you got to try it if you're in the area.
No,
at least once.
No, don't waste your money. Have somebody buy it for you and then try it and then say it's so bad they try to hide it with an entire brick of cheese. I know, and it still won't work.
They do put a lot of cheese on there, that's for sure.
That's for sure, man. My God, it's so bad. I'm sorry. I mean, I know there's still a lot of other bad food out there in the world. There is. I've had it, but man. Every time I just think of the name Skyline, see, can't even just finish the I can't.
It must be a Cincinnati thing.
Cincinnati, aren't you guys? Is Cincinnati part of Kentucky?
Just
like Toledo is part of Michigan.
Yeah, right. Have you heard the joke about the Battle of Toledo? Like that, I think it was serious that there was some legal dispute.
There was.
That was part of it. Okay, but then they joke about the Battle of Toledo and that Michigan won.
Yeah,
that's why it's in Ohio.
They say we gave it to you. Keep it.
Right.
Yeah. We lost that battle.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. Sorry, Toledo. If anybody's from Toledo, we apologize. It's just a joke. Sorry for the people of Cincy. It's just a joke as well. Or Kentucky. Yeah. All right. What do you think, Eric? You think they'll make it this time for a third OT?
Third overtime. Don't they have to start just 2-point conversions only?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2-point conversion. They have to go for the 2-point. The barbecue plays out in the right field corner. The GABP is pretty good, though. Okay. Philip, it's like Chicago hot dog. Try it once so you can say you had it. I actually don't mind the Chicago dog. Chicago dog is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never had a Chicago dog.
Pretty good. You should have it. When I moved to North Carolina, excuse me, there's an actual thing called a Carolina dog.
Yeah, we had that when we were in Charlotte.
Tell me what you thought of it.
That's good. Enjoyed it.
It's not bad.
What's different about it?
It has excuse me, I apologize. What's that?
We'll forgive you this time.
Slaw. It has slaw on it.
Ew, gross.
It is.
He says gross to that, but he likes anchovies and Skyline chili.
Skyline chili?
Give me Skyline chili all day long, or anchovies by themselves all day long before anything with coleslaw.
Mike, are you out of your mind?
2 things I will not eat anymore: coleslaw and sauerkraut.
Oh, no. Dude, sauerkraut is so good, man.
Talking about bad
on a
food.
hot dog? Oh man, sauerkraut is good, dude. You just haven't had the right sauerkraut.
It wasn't from Skyline, so how good can it be? Maybe Skyline comes out with one.
Mike is still batting 330 here. I had the
Yeah, that's pretty
Carolina
good.
duck. It was okay. I'm not a Slaw fan. Look, Patrick is with you.
Patrick, I knew I liked Patrick.
Patrick is just nice, and he cannot say anything bad about anything at all.
That's true. But going back to the comment before that, I can't tell if that was supposed to be an insult or a compliment. 330 is a pretty good batting average.
It's not a bad batting average, but you said anchovies. One, gross. Two, you said Skyline chili. Again, gross. We go into third overtime, Eric. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, Mike. I think you're about $120 right now for me.
Yeah, see, he said 330, and I'm sticking with that one. I think 330 is pretty good.
Sauerkraut and ballpark may see Dave, you and me, Cleveland. Have you been, Dave? Have you been to the West Side Market where they sell the sausage with all the slaw and all that and the spicy mustard? You know what I'm talking about, dude. I'm telling you. The hit was not liking the slaw. See, slaw is good, bro. Some pepper on that sucker. Wow.
There's not enough cheese to cover the slaw,
bro. There's not enough cheese to cover that gross ass chili.
Maybe if you throw some Skyline chili on top of it.
Oh my god!
Be all right.
But, oh my god! Does the Pope wear a funny hat? That's right, Dave. Ah, damn. That's right.
What we need to buy a Skyline hot dog and one of those slaw dogs, and we'll just like mix and match it together.
No, there's no way in hell I'm going nowhere near. I'm not going nowhere near that Skyline chili ever again.
If I'm going to try a slaw dog, you're going to have to try another Skyline dog.
I already did.
Fair point. I'm still not trying the slaw dog though. And I will usually try about anything once.
Usually. Oh my god. No, I can't. I can't. No. Never again. Never again, man. Mike's anti-slaw stance might get him banned from the state of Tennessee.
Uh-oh. That's right. The only way I can get back to Nashville. I'll try one.
Oh, the type of food combo where when you don't necessarily leave hungry. No, I'm starving. That's the problem.
That is perfect. I like it. That's a good way to put it, Patrick.
But I'm with trying new things. I've tried it, and I'm not going back to it again. I've tried a lot of other food. Like I've had, and when I went to Mexico, I had cow brain tacos. Not gonna have that again. Cow tongue tacos. Not gonna have that again.
Yeah, like that one. I had that one recently here. I mean, Ohio version, but I thought it was pretty good.
Again, we're in Ohio, so a lot of things, pass by in Ohio that should be not passed. But whatever, it is what it is.
That's true. That's true.
Oh God! Listen, I rep Ohio all the way. Don't get me wrong, but still. So
I will say though, the person that gave it to me was a girl that is her dad is Mexican, so and she visits there a lot, so she knows a little more about what's authentic or not. So
honestly, I can't talk because if you go to Puerto Rico, and you go to Guavate where they sell all the pigs, I mean that they sell the whole pig, so I mean it's like you'll eat everything, you know what I mean? Pig intestines, I'll eat that, so I can't talk too much. Right. Hey, get some parcha if you're. Oh, dude, I had some parcha the other day, actual parcha. And man, was it good. And Eric was the first one to get it right, man. I'm telling you. The passion fruit, ooh, that's some good stuff.
Yep, really good. Enjoy it every time I go to Hawaii.
Oh, just eating it like that with a spoon, let me tell you. Money. Anti-slaw. I cannot believe you're anti-slaw.
I'm just anti-disgusting, so.
How the hell are you still eating Skyline chili and anchovies then?
If you saw me, which you did in Durham, I'm not short on food, getting food intake. So
you do not discriminate when it comes to food, except if it's slaw.
Exactly, and sauerkraut.
And sauerkraut. Oh my god! How about some kimchi?
Skyline chili in me.
So how about some kimchi?
I don't even know what that is.
Korean. It's good.
I would
spicy.
Try it. It's not typical. That like the Asian food is not my favorite, but I would try it.
Indian food? Bro.
Those don't fall in the category that I would not eat. Those just fall in the category.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I love Mexican food. I love Mexican, Italian.
What's not to like about Mexican food though?
That is true. You're right. Short of the
Mexican
cow
food
tongue.
hits the spot, man. Wide open. Look at Eric. I can just tell that Eric is watching the game right now. He looks so angry right now. Look at him.
I just left him wide open. Like, defend him. Come on.
Oh my God! Third over. Here we go.
What's
Wow.
he doing? He wasn't even anywhere close. He just fell backwards. Like, run with the receiver.
There you go. Hey, Mike, Skyline or Gold Star?
I used to be a Gold Star person, but I've converted to Skyline. But I still hold to the fact that they're pretty much
still gross.
the same. No, that they're both delicious. If you're just talking the food itself, I still would lean Skyline. But I would say it's 6 of one, half dozen of another. But typically, the Skylines I go to are like better service and better atmosphere and stuff like that than the Gold Stars. So I'm gonna say Skyline.
He
Something bad
overthrew it.
happened.
Yeah, it's over. Arkansas wins. I don't know. He should have kept running. Eric is about to leave the show. Eric is about to leave the show.
Is it like actually over now?
Eric is about to leave the show. Have a good night, everybody. Oh man.
Go get yourself a Domino's pizza to make you feel better.
I'd rather have Taco Bell than Skyline chili. How's that?
Taco Bell's delicious too. So I don't see the threat there.
Taco Bell, if you want to lose weight, Taco Bell is the place to go.
I will clarify. Taco Bell tastes delicious while you're eating it, but it's not great afterwards.
It's not great.
Yes, I will give you that.
And if you're drinking, that's the way it goes,
That's true.
Taco Bell.
That is true. At least they have Baja Blast, so you gotta give them credit for that.
Yeah, I'll give him that. It's not bad. Mountain Dew, Baja Blast.
Exactly.
All right, let's roll this in, man. We're talking way too much food. What was your best ballpark food this year that you had?
First thing that comes to mind, two things. One is the slider dog at the Cleveland Guardians ballpark, which was a hot dog with mac and cheese, bacon, and Fruit Loops. And then the other thing that comes to mind is, I think it was called a burger pizza or something like that. It was at the Erie Seawolves. They had a cheeseburger, but it had like mozzarella cheese and like pizza sauce and pepperoni. So it was like a pizza flavored cheeseburger.
There's nothing wrong with that. Pizza, burger, that's a beautiful combination.
Right.
I like it.
I'm sure there's other stuff. Those are the first two that come to mind for me.
Okay. Eric?
So I got it was called the elote dog in Las Vegas with the corn, and then it had sprinklings of hot Cheetos dust on the top. And then I also had it was supposed to be like a 2-person churro sundae, but I ended up eating that by myself because you and Paul weren't there to eat it with me.
We weren't able to do the interlocking arms and then sharing the ice cream together.
What about you, Ed?
This year really didn't have a lot of food, but let's see. It was the first time trying the Carolina dog, and I actually enjoy that a lot. I actually like that one, as much as you hate it, but it's actually pretty good. Carolina
But
dog
I actually had it to hate it. It just sounds disgusting.
It does not sound disgusting because Skyline chili is, pure hot garbage. I've had both, and I can actually give your opinion on that. So you have to try the Carolina dog in order to say you hate it. That's the rule. You got to try it at least once, even if you throw up. You got to try it at least once.
That is a fair argument. I just can say with high confidence now that I would throw up.
Not gonna like it.
Dislike it. Yeah.
Local ice cream has places stand in the NA's Steeplechase, blackberry raspberry ice cream, so good. Hormel's better than Skyline.
I just thought of something else though. I did not technically have it at a ballpark, but when I was in Kalamazoo, I got a tour of the Growlers ballpark, and because it was like a couple weeks before the season started, and immediately after that, I Googled like local fast food places to try. There was something called Lefties, had like subs, and I tried one of their subs in there, and oh my gosh, that was freaking fantastic. It's apparently only in Michigan, but next time I go to Michigan, I'm going back to one of them again. Gotta try it. Fantastic.
Okay. All right. Grill sausage quesadilla roll at the Brazos Valley Bombers was surprising. Oh, that sounds delicious. Sounds really good. Patrick Lawson, proud on your great hats tonight, gents. It's what we do.
Right?
We do hats. I mean,
Yeah, right? I think all three of these are a little less common, not the ones you see every day,
exactly, right? I mean, Jayhawks right there. That's a great one. I can't wear white. I cannot wear white.
Same here.
That's the first time I
Doesn't do
put
me
it
any
on.
favors.
First and last time.
I might wear it again.
It's a bad luck. They lost your. You don't do that. You're not superstitious. You're just a little stitious.
Yeah.
I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious.
Stitious. There you go. You got the reference. I love it. All the brisket food items. I had various Texas ballparks were my favorites of 22. You know what? Brisket is delicious. There's certain foods you got to have though at a ballpark during the summer on a hot summer day. I cannot have like heavy food. You know what I mean? Because I feel sluggish. I would have to wait until the evening to have that kind of food, right?
Yeah, it's funny how that makes a difference, but it really does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
How crazy it is.
Sure. Yeah. You'll definitely want to wait till the evening Reds game to try a Sky Rosa.
Nope. You said Sky, and we out.
That's the best part is the Sky. It carries the Rosa part.
I'm going to be like this. Somebody's going to hand it to me. I'm going to go straight to the garbage. So let's make your hair game better than mine.
It's winter. I got to grow it out,
I like it. I can't, the wife says this is as long as it gets. And I'm like, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Just met up with 3 friends of mine a couple of days ago, and me and 2 of the friends have beards like this, and the third friend can't grow a beard at all. And the rest of us were talking about how we're glad we have it for the winter time because it was like below 0 here a few days ago. And the fourth guy was just like, well, I wouldn't know about that.
Nope. And it's the whole, that's why, below 0. No, God. No.
Yeah, terrible. It was awful.
It is a very cold 36 degrees right now here in Apex, North Carolina. Then, they might shut down all the schools and everything. Well, they already did, but you know what I mean? Work might be canceled tomorrow because it's so cold.
Because of the massive cold.
Massive cold.
Degrees.
It's going to be a very cold 60 degrees and sunny tomorrow.
Man, that sounds terrible.
Horrible, doesn't it? Yeah. Garbage. Gentlemen, we're almost there at the end of the show. What is tell me a New Year's wish list for you, like anything that you guys want to work on for this year, anything you guys want to do, anything like that.
And
the crowd, come on.
I would like to throw out another first pitch at some point. I would like to, I got a couple this year, press credentials for my chat podcast at some games. Would like to get a few more.
Me too.
I want Benjamin Hill to follow me back on Twitter.
I'm still waiting for him to follow me back. Still waiting for him to hit that little follow back button, but we'll see how that goes.
Right? It's so easy,
Just hit back, bro.
Right?
God,
exactly.
Ben.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's been on my podcast, I mean, that's more difficult than just following back.
That's what I'm saying, dude. What about you, Eric?
My resolution is to get to meet you guys and everybody else that's hopefully coming to Wichita.
That sounds like a great, New Year's resolution. I like it.
Good one. Yeah.
I want to get to more games this year. That's what I want to do. Meet a lot of you guys. I think it's been an amazing 2022. We got some things in the works, some of us here, we got some things for the new year. So we'll, keep, stay posted. We got some good things cooking, but I want everybody to wish you guys a happy new year. Thank you for supporting all podcasters out there and content creators. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. So I appreciate that. Be safe into the new year. Okay. Let's be nicer to each other and all that fun stuff.
For sure. And hopefully the Georgia Bulldogs will send 2022 out with a real bang.
And now you had to go negative, didn't you? Oh, of course you did.
That was very positive, I thought.
Oh, wait, baby. I gotta try and get Ben Hill to co-host on the Corporate Media After Dark. Ooh, that'd be
awesome.
You know what? 2023 on the list. We're gonna work on that one. There should probably start practicing if I'm serious about auditioning for a pregame national. Hey, there it is. I like it. National anthem. Nice. You should talk to some guy I know. He's really nice. He's a real jerk, actually. Mr. Larson, I think his name is. He's done it. Happy New Year, everyone. Keep up the great work. You as well, sir. You as well.
Happy New Year, Eric.
All right, guys. Let me take a look. Hey, guess what? Bye.